Welcome back, everyone. In the last video, we looked at how we can best prepare for a presentation. So let's now explore our top tips for delivering a presentation effectively and then following up afterwards. So number one, speak clearly and concisely. It's important that we adopt a positive, enthusiastic tone and that we vary our intonation to keep our audience engaged. Avoid using overly flowery language while presenting. Instead, use plain language, conversational language, and just keep it simple and to the point. Maintain a relaxed, steady pace. Rushing through your slides can overwhelm your audience and make it harder for them to retain the information. And also at the same time, speaking too slowly can lower the audience's energy levels. And don't forget to take short little pauses in between points or sections. And this is to highlight important information and to give everyone time to fully process what you've said. Number two, keep your body language in check. So maintain good eye contact so that you keep your audience interested. You can incorporate hand gestures at optimal times. For example, this might be maybe when you're highlighting important points, or it might be when you are transitioning from one idea or one point to another. Some movement around a space can help your audience's attention, but you also have to be careful that you don't overdo it, as this actually might maybe detract attention away from your presentation. Remember, always be intentional. Number three, keep track of the time limits that you've set for each slide, each section, by bringing a watch or a stop clock with you. You don't want to have to cut out important sections because you spent too long on a previous section. And spending too long on one section actually might mean that you have to rush or skip important sections later on. Number four, use filler phrases if you have a tendency to lose your train of thought while speaking. So, for example, you could use a phrase like, just to add to that point, or what I'm trying to emphasize here is that. So, these phrases are going to help you bide your time and they're going to help avoid those awkward pauses, those pauses that can seem so much longer than they are. And those pauses can often fill us with anxiety. So we can try and avoid that from happening if we use those filler phrases. Number five, be flexible and adaptable. So no matter how well prepared you are, unexpected situations can arise during any presentation. For example, the audience might maybe struggle to understand a concept, which then means that you have to explain it in a different way. You might maybe run out of time and you need to skip certain slides, or you may find that you are getting through your slides a lot faster than planned, and as a result of that, you now need additional slides. You might also encounter technical issues. So that's why it's so important to be flexible and to always have a backup plan. Incorporate additional slides in case you have any additional time left over. So after the presentation, what can we do? So first things first, we should always engage in self-care. So we need to take a break after the presentation. We've just used up a lot of energy, a lot of physical and mental, emotional energy in the lead up to that presentation and during the presentation itself. So once it's over, we need to sit down, we need to decompress, and we need to acknowledge the effort that we have put in. And we can do this by maybe treating ourselves to a coffee, some chocolate, or, just a treat, something that you enjoy. Number two, evaluate and improve. It's really important that after a presentation that you evaluate your own performance with a growth mindset. Having that growth mindset is really important. Any mistakes that we make are always stepping stones to success, and that's how we should see them. So ask yourself, what went well during that presentation? And why did it go well? Then ask yourself, what didn't go as planned? And why didn't it go as planned? Then, what changes or improvements could you make for next time? And remember, if this presentation didn't go well, don't worry. You can apply what you've learned to the next one. And finally, don't forget to request feedback from your audience. So that's all for now. I hope you find this video helpful, and I wish you the very best of luck with your future presentations.